Hello, my name is Vadim, and today I would like to present my point of interest app. And to start, I just gonna follow the rubric we have. So about level 1, we should do the single chart. If we gonna go to any point, we have the single chart presence here, and also multiply charts if we're talking about that here. In this case, this chart, it's showing the temperature, humidity, wind, rain for the day. And this chart below present the amount of use for each day. Then the next task, it is show point of interest on map. If I'm talking about the single page where we present the exact point, on the right hand side you can see the map with the point. You can click on this, see the name, and open again if you would like. Then there's single image per POI. If we're gonna go on top, you see the single image and also the small gallery here. If we're talking about sanitation of input and output, it's done on backend and link included. Level 2, we should do multiply charts. So as I showed before, here's the one type of chart, bar chart, and here's the just the line chart. So two type of charts. Then the map layers based on category. If we come back to the central page, let's click on this. Here you may see the main page. And here, to be honest, if we zoom out like this, you can see all the points I have, all the places I saved in my database. If you click, for example, on city, you can see only cities on this map. If you click on category park, you will see the parks. If you click river, it's going to be one river. If we're going to click cafe, I saved only one cafe in Cairo. Then the next, support delete image. If we're going to go, for example, to the park category, here's two parks. Let's click on this one. Oh, it's a St. Stephen's Park. Open this one. We have a, again, picture, description about this, and small gallery. To be allowed to delete any picture, we should log in first of all. So let's press login. I will do login first of all with email and password, and then we're going to cover sign in with Google. Let's do my email, and here's very strong password, like 8 zeros. And I put wrong password. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here we are. Okay, we are here, and here's the main page. So let's check our parks. We were looking for the St. Stephen's Park. Let's open that. And if we go down here on this gallery page, now we can see this small button. Once we click this, the picture is gone. So we can see any picture because that one picture was the main picture for this place. But if we come back, let's check, for example, again, this Central Park. Here's a little more pictures, even 4. So the main picture, it is the first picture in the gallery. So let's check if I'm gonna delete this one. Click delete, and the first picture is changed. That's how we can delete the picture. Then the next, what should we do? It's a hashing and sorting passwords. Again, I did it on backend and link included. Then level 3, Apache eCharts. As I'm using React for charts, I'm using React charts. So all my charts, it's a React components. The next, what should we do? It's a couple of maps on the single page. Here, as you see, we have a page about this single point, and here we see the places in the same category. So now we are looking for St. Stephen's Green, which is park category. If we're gonna do zoom out, we have 2 parks in our database: the Central Park, New York, and St. Stephen's Park. So that's how we can see a couple of maps on the single page. Then the next task is multiply images per POI. As I showed you before, we have main picture for the single point, and here is a small gallery. Let's open again another place. Let's do, for example, cities. If we're gonna do them out, here we have a couple of cities. And it's Waterford. Let's open this one. Here's the main picture, and here's the small gallery. In this database for this place, I saved only 2 pictures, so we have a couple of pictures. Great. The next, what should we do? It's also server-side rendering. I'm using React Router in the framework mode, version 7.5, and it gives us a couple of ways how to do that. I mean, the rendering. You can do client-side, so it means for single page app, and also server-side rendering. So for this, we don't need to use any additional software, let's say like that. For example, Node.js. It's enough to go just to the React Router config file and change this option, and React will do everything for us. And we even don't need to change anything in our code, in our elements. And also we are available to do static pre-rendering. I didn't use that for this project, but it's pretty simple. We just should say which path we would like to pre-render, and in this case, this page is gonna be generate and save as a compiled version. Level 4. Here I covered only a couple of topics, and one of them is weather conditions. I merged that with charts, and here I have an API. It takes information about the place using the coordinates saved in the system in the database and giving us weather conditions. So it's here you have the timeline for a day and some condition like a temperature, humidity, wind, rain for each for 3 hours. The next, what I covered, it's an image gallery. Here you may see the small image gallery for each point of interest. Here we have element 2 pictures, but if we come back to the main page and select, for example, all, and let's open this one. It's going to be Central Park. We have more pictures, 3 for this one. If talk more general about the app, here you may see the main page, and I showed before the main map where you can see all the points and choose it depend on the category. But here I also have a gallery view. If you select all, you will see all the places, but in gallery mode. And here, of course, you can filter by category. Let's do cities, like parks. We have 2 parks, river. We have a river, and the cafe, for example. If you come back to the map view, you will see only this one point. In gallery, the same. If we do cities, for example, and you come back to the map, here you will see only city. And the same for river and for the cafe. Again, if you would like to change any information, let's open Dublin, for example. If you don't like description or you want to add more images or change something like a title, you must log in. For this, you should press login, put your credentials, press save login, and here you can see now these small marks. It means you can do something. If you press just on the button, it's gonna select the category. But if you press on this small, it's gonna open the special page where you can edit the category. In this case, category city. Let's do city test. Save it. And here you can see now our category has a name, city test. Let's change it back. The same if we're talking about point of interest. If you open the single page, here on very top, you see this small button, click on this, and here you can see the option where you can change the data about the single place. If you would like to add more point of interest or more categories, here we have special button, and it's available only if you log in. So you can add category, or you can add a place.